Kia ora everybody, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. I'm Skating Hobo, you can call me Bailey, and today we're gonna date some more dads. If you are on YouTube, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and a fantastic week so far. If you want, there's a playlist for this series in the description. There will also be no timestamps, because I'm not doing that for this game. I don't know why, it didn't seem easy on part 1, and then I just haven't done it since. Today we're gonna date some dads. YouTube, there's a Twitch link if you want to come hang out. And that's kind of that. Last time we dated the second date with Craig and the second date with Matt, I think, and then we did like the first with some of these people as well, so it was pretty good. I think today we're going to go through and date more. I'm not sure if we're going to date Robert anymore. Maybe we'll do like a specific playthrough for that or something, or maybe we just won't at all. Robert just, I don't know. Robert seems interesting, but not my cup of tea, which is, fine. Everyone gets their own tea. DV, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. But yeah, so we don't have any notifications on the side here, so I think we're gonna hit up Hugo and see what Hugo wants to do today. I've been having some internet issues, so if things cut out, YouTube, it won't really affect you, but Twitch, I'll try to get things back on track as soon as possible. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Oh, hang on. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting on my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Sweet, good. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Of course. Let me get back to you after class. Looks good for now. How's the game going? You showing all these dads a good time? Yeah, I think so. It's been a pretty good time. It's very silly, but it's very up my alley of humor and stuff like that. So it works for me. I'm enjoying this game. I was recommended it and decided to give it a go when it went on sale. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Watch some more like Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Oh, dad nap, of course. Hang on, my cat's being weird. Alright, dad nap. Up on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. Noise? I got this, this from the Wastelander. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way that Appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. Of course. Oh, there's more there. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. Nice. I fumble out a reply. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Yeah, so am I. I almost missed that, but it's fine. Oh, hang on. Dude, what are you doing? Cat's being a little weirdo. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Yeah, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now, I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Oh, that's why he always says sweet manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day's a long day when you teach middle schoolers.
Oh.
Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover-up. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think makes sex stuff? Or means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fear of suburban parents, as usual. At least, I hope. Hang on, let me see if I can snag my cat. Oh, he ran off the moment I lifted my chair arms up. What are you doing, dude? I caught the criminal. You know that stream time means you go nap. Why are you not napping? Oh? Go on, go have a nap. Ugh. At least I hope. Yikes.
Hey.
Right now, I'm very ready for some wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have, and for the love of God, please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep. We're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We'd love to play, right, Bailey? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Bailey! Oh, it's Matt. What's up, dude? I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answer game? Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Good name. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. Hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try and give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do not to hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. Let's go for the middle one. A bit of friendly competition. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. I wouldn't bump my fists right now. I've lost enough weight that I can wear my rings again, and I'm very happy about it, so let me just show them off. Hell yeah. Stoked about it. Tag team champions. We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy breezy, beautiful. Havati like it's 1999. Real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. I loved Real Monsters as a kid, that Nickelodeon show. So I'm going with Real Monsters. Real Monsters, that'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into a dairy-induced ecstasy. Such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with a honey and goat cheese. Ooh. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
Cheers. To cheese. Hey, hey. Oh god, it's the coolest guy in the room, no matter where they go. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Hey, everybody ready for some trivia? I don't know if I can do that the whole time, but we haven't done many voices this game, so... The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name is Richard. I just like the alliteration. More cheers.
Master Quinn.
I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Alright. Oh, fuck, Quinn. Maybe a bit TMI. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. Oh, hang on. Get away from my plant. Yeah, that's right. You cut that shit out, man. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I can't exactly show it from here because the camera won't pick up on it, but I have a lucky bamboo on my dressing table over there, and for some reason he loves chewing the leaves when he's trying to be naughty. The leaves are a sad state in like the lower half of the plant, and yeah. Alright, anyway, the first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Oh. More jokes! Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Oh, thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Hey!
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and I'm not very good at my Lord of the Rings, I'm so sorry. Lothlorien? Maybe? Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? Endor, Hoth, Arenal, or Lemuria? Well, it's not Endor and Hoth, that's Star Wars. Dude, what are you doing? Stop it. Like, why are you being a big meow out the window? Let's go with Arenal? Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Alcott, Edgar Rice Burroughs, Nathaniel Hawthorne, or Doc Smith? Honestly, I don't have a clue. Alcott? Nope, that's wrong again. Awesome. I'm glad that they don't say wrong, he just says it with his little quips and stuff. Now he's trying to fight me. Yo, what are you doing? You want something to fight? Here. You want this coin? Shiny. Oh, it went on the floor. Alright, give me a second again, sorry. I didn't unmute, I forgot, but the cat's just playing with the coin now. So, there's that. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. Frankenstein's Monster, The Count of Monte Cristo, H.G. Wells, Dante Alighieri. Fuck, I have no idea. H.G. Wells.
Wrong.
Fuck. The Quizmaster walks down the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. Oh shit, sorry to hear that, man. Honestly, me too. Though cheese was never my favorite, but I did like ice cream, and now ice cream does not like me. I also developed clinical depression. Oh, cool, I was born with that. I got diagnosed at 4 years old. Isn't that cool? Anyway. Oh god. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie? Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Yo, what a strange guy. Alright, who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love... Oh wait, sorry, still Quizmaster. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay?
Oh no.
I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Oh, good, because I know nothing about bad horrors. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Oh shit, is it their mother or their father? I think it's their mother.
Correct.
Nice. What entertainer makes a fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Ooh, haven't seen Gremlins 2. I want to say it's Emilio Estevez because I don't think it'd be Hulk Hogan or Boy George, but I mean, I have no idea. I saw Gremlins 1 ages ago, like I was a kid. Nope. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? The Shining, Within the Woods, Poltergeist, and Pet Sematary. The Shining?
No.
Nope, okay. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Really? They've only got one right as well? I'll look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gives a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Oh, please, it has been so long since I've been held. Yo, this guy is awkward. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for WWE.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster.
Yes.
That is correct. Points to Are Real Monsters. Next question. The city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known this answer for his entire life.
Oh.
The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Are Real Monsters. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Oh.
Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him with a 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. Dude, what do you want? My cat's on some shit today. I don't know what's going on. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts with laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair.
Oh.
Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? Dude, don't try to jump on my desk, you weirdo. Oy, oy, oy. Hugo, how do you know so much about wrestling?
I don't know.
Oh, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the Quizmaster.
Oh.
Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt, high five. And Real Monsters. Hugo and I, high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmen, Teacher, and Daisy, all playfully giving us a thumbs up, and stick their tongues out. I ate a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is Cool Animals. Animals, huh? I could never take care of anything living. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Golly. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds?
Wrong.
But the okay. What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra, zebra, ziziva? What the fuck is that? And a zonkey. I mean, if it's in a dictionary, technically this thing.
Correct.
Yeah, just because of alphabetical order. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? The beaver, the platypus, the polar bear, or the otter? Ooh. I feel like it's probably like a platypus. Okay, no, that was wrong as well. Awesome. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fill your needs. Or fulfill your needs. Of course. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of the cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here and tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Oh.
So, what are your plans after our big win? Drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring. Bet it all on black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Ah.
You want the last piece of Havati? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. I don't think it's gonna be us. We fucking sucked. Well, I fucking sucked. Hey, everybody. We've had a great night. Lots of... Yo, get away from my plant, man. The fuck are you doing? Fucking cat. Hey everybody, we've had a great night, lots of good laughs, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is... Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is... God, I can't do this anymore, please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up, grab the coupon, and blow in a bow into a roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia, with only an eyebrow raise and a shoulder shrug. We'll get him next time, Bailey. Yeah. They haven't hit the last of our real monsters. Dang. I just don't know enough about trivia like that. Hugo and I walk back to our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some technical weakness in there and I think we can exploit for the next trivia night.
Oh.
He seemed weak on literature. If we can establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than the winning. You're right. Next time, we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question. Like, yo, cat, what are you doing? I want to expel you from the room soon. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Of course. Come on, there's got to be a story there. What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You put that wrestling knowledge out like you were at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. I'm gonna drop it. He doesn't want to talk about it clearly. His face is saying no. That's the second time we've brought it up, and the second time he just said don't worry about it in a way, so... Alright, But hey, good trivia night. Let's get the band back together soon.
Oh.
Certainly. Hugo and I say our goodbyes and make my way back home. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Alright.
Hash browns. Okay.
Alright.
Toast dipped and egged. Alright. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening... Oh my god. Cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. It was not a good day, I don't think. We screwed up the trivia. I don't know if I should have pushed him for information.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to work harder than that.
Sorry, Hugo. I didn't even read the points amount. It was just so devastating that I just moved right on. Whoops. No pop-ups on the side. Next, see if Joseph wants to have a second hangout session and see what's going on. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Bailey, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma, and I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Okay. I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you've got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Yeah.
Where are you off to? You gonna go extreme couponing?
Huh?
I'm actually gonna chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's the spirit, kid. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. That's my daughter. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you don't have enough for a daughter spider ring or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and bandanas and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here! I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church. Oh my god, it says Jesus is coming. And not like arriving, but like arriving. Fuck, you know, I didn't even notice. Oh, Joseph, what have we done? Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging... Actually, hold on, let me see if I can do this correct. Clip 6... Oh no, I have to go 60. Jesus is... What? Does this work the way I think it does? Maybe I can edit it later, so hopefully... There we go. Alright, perfect. I'm learning how to clip my own clips with the bot. That's so good. Okay, cool. Nice. That way I don't have to go searching for it later. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda, except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? Isn't that like a vape thing? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth. Bailey, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor? Huh. Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up, dude. I'm going to do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat food. Amanda's able to bolt away before me or Joseph can get another word in. That's my kid. Phew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a great peer of lead. Was?
Oh.
I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were alright. You must have been devastated. Oh, like, alright. Fuck. It was Armageddon. No, I get it.
Aye.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. Yeah, I get that. When you know that there's a punchline for a joke somewhere, but it's not coming out yet, you just gotta sometimes say it and hope you can pull through. I'm really glad you're here, Bailey. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? That's me. Getting there, anyway. A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do? True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Hey.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Okay, Ernest. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Look, I said I'm working on the strong arms, Joseph, and I have the height advantage, but like, come on, I'm not a big fan of getting on a ladder. Right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Bailey, this is a church. We get a little nervous around around hammers and nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here at any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. What, you don't want to hear the end of Jesus' coming? Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here, so let's do this for... Oh god, is this a minigame? Jesus is cumin, isn't coming, is calming. How am I going to make that U and A? We'll go with calming, because the other two kind of don't really work, but like if we do cumin, we just have to cross off the G. That's weird. Isn't coming is still kind of provocative and not the vibe for a youth dance. So we'll go with calming. Corrigan, what's up? How you doing? We'll go with calming and hope for the best. I mean, that's not terrible, actually. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little light, but it works. How are the daddies today? So far, pretty good. Pretty good. We went on a cheese board date with Hugo earlier. We did trivia, and I sucked. And now we're helping Joseph with with his youth group and their Jesus dance or something like that. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. I don't wear a watch. I wear a hair tie for my showers. The DJ should be here by now. Oh god. No, not this bozo. Maybe he's doing a different character. I don't know, we'll see. Just then the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Oh, cracker balls.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle.
Hey!
Hey, Spin Master Quinn. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold out of all his DJing equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Oh, this guy's still the same guy. Okay, cool. Wait, it's the sad guy from the trivia place. Are you all right? All right, I'm better than all right. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the side. Oh my god, I can't read. I usually do trivia nights, but I'm moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he? Okay. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youths will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. I wonder if you did Joseph's first, then Hugo's would get like different dialogue. Hang on. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. You sound like he was just going to play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. Awesome. Honestly, Radiohead slaps. I wouldn't be mad about it. Hang on, sorry. Twitch app's being as good as always. I don't know if it's Twitch app or my internet though, but my internet's been kind of on the fucky side this past like week or so, yeah. After some time, the kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. I don't miss being a teenager, period. Like, it was fun, but I would not go back. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn, coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. Oh, that was me. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted years echo through the crowd. Alright. I think this is his voice to a T. He sighs again. Man, it's been a very heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. I think if we didn't have streamer mode on, it would probably play that. Amanda sidles up to me, peach in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can watch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. That probably works better with the music playing. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try giving him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to everybody. Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. Of course. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend Frederico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. No. So he's from the country Latin? Yeah, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fun. And she's gone.
I am.
Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Alright.
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. I'm not gonna tell him to shut up. He's clearly going through it. But I don't think we should tell him to play booty bumpers, because this is a youth group, so that's not how DJing works. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, since I've never been a DJ, and I don't have any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time, you gotta call it on the sadness. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh, Cracker Balls.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
I am.
Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Bailey. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what I have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to do... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. Not as what I'm about to become. What the fuck are we going to do? Amanda nods. Nice knowing your pops. Hold on, give me just a second. It was warm when I started, but the room has gotten cold. I'm just going to put on a hoodie. Hopefully, I'll warm up soon. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Also doesn't help that I only really ever drink iced coffees, so, yeah. Not exactly a warming beverage of choice. Joseph, I'm going to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Is it colder yet? Yeah, it's, a little over halfway through winter in New Zealand right now. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. Excuse me. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor. In the middle of the room, the youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work up to the more technical stuff. I wish it was winter here. Been 100 Fahrenheit heatwave for over a week. Oh my god. I have heard that the Northern Hemisphere has been going through a lot of heat. So, to all my Northern Hemispherians, sorry to hear that, but at least I think it's on the out eventually. You know, maybe like a month away, but still, it's getting there. But yeah, stay air conditioned, stay hydrated. Hydration is important. And, be careful, look after yourselves. And wear sunblock. Let's start off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower, roll the dice, the worm, I'm gonna roll the dice. I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. Like that scene from Knocked Up, if anyone remembers that, with Seth Rogen, and he's on the dance floor, and it's like, oh shit, shake that ass and move it like a gypsy, and Seth's just there like, over and over again, like that's the only dance move he knows. It's kind of iconic. But, yeah. I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think it's a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple, but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Bailey, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart, sprinkler, running man. I feel like running man from Dice Roll is a pretty good continuation of dance moves. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire of the running man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. The Cabbage Patch, the Windmill, or the Hammer Slide. I don't know any of these moves, so... I don't think it's the Windmill that I would know from, when I listen to a lot of metal and you'd, like, swing your hair around. But, let's go with, the Cabbage Patch. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around the... Oh, is that what this is? That's the Cabbage Patch? I had no fucking clue. I look around at the youths. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively, but we can still turn it around. Moonwalk, butter churn, attempt twerking. Okay, we're not going to attempt twerking. That's how we get hurt, and that's how we make a fool of ourselves. I feel like butter churn's probably too similar to Cabbage Patch. Let's moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around at the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip, lift Joseph up dirty dancing style, or death drop. This is going to go so bad, but I'm doing the backflip. I've seen plenty of people do backflips before. It can't be that hard, right? It's not that easy, I'll tell you that. I bend my knees and throw my arms back. Joseph grabs me. Bailey, don't you dare. I know I could land it. I'm not letting you break your neck in my church. We're not insured for that. There's just nothing there. Okay. I look around the room to see if we convince the youths to come out and dance. Nothing. Just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Ah, fuck. Well, we gave it our best shot. I'm gonna have to organise some sort of game so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Bailey, but I should take it from here. Dang, okay. Bit of an L. Oh, that was it? Ooh, that was... Was that another C? Oh, we got, like, no dad points. Oh, okay, still a B. But, not a great date. Yikes. Turns out I'm no good at dates. Who would have thunk it? I'm antisocial and introverted. Another dreary night, another listless stroll through Maple Bay. I've really been bonding with the community at Jim and Kim's lately, so my strolls have been leading me there more and more often. Peter, the man from the bank, Keith from down the street, Evelyn, who I saw at the deli that one time, and the guy whose name I think is Carl, are basically all members of the family at this point. They sound close. In fact, I heard Neil, the surly bartender, mention that tonight is Keith from down the street's birthday, and that he'd have to get that little baby a little cake for a special little day. I think he was probably just being a dick, but I ate into the bar anyway. The mere possibility of cake is a strong enough lure me in. I step inside just in time to see Neil washing a cake tray with a crime scene outline of pink icing on it. Huh, guess it really was Keith from down the street's birthday, and I missed it. I sit down and order a beer. As I sit down at the bar, I notice Mary from next door sitting on the corner, in the corner of the room, drinking alone again. She must be having a rough day, or that's just what she does. She seems so weary and so sad. She's been doing this more and more often lately. Oh, the music cut out. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Say hi, keep watching the game. I'm going to say hi, we're not wrecking homes. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. Mary, I'm not... I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Bailey. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. Exactly. You're a good friend, aren't you? Yeah, just a friend. I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Yep, just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? Doesn't make me an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I like Mary. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm just thinking... I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tabs and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Oof, Mary's calling us a homewrecker.
Welcome.
Yikes.
You got dads.
Any pop-ups on the side? I guess not today. Alright, maybe all the pop-ups are done. There was only like a few, but they don't seem to be, coming back up, so... we've got Brian, Robert, and Damien to go through. I want to do everyone's second dates at least, and then we might, if we get the time today, do Matt's third date. So let's hit up Damien. I can do the silly, totally legally distinct Dracula voice. But let me just remember how to do it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter? Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me the piece of old parchment folded in an envelope and sealed with a purple wax. Damn, dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads... Oh my days, I'm gonna suck at reading this. I am not good at reading, like, script writing. Alright, we'll let it kind of start going up and I'll start reading soon. And we will do it, of course, in Damien's voice, even though that's not how he sounds. Dearest Bailey, I hope you find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of this slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit, and for that, I thank you. That said, Bailey, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, the Blood March. Alright, cool. It's fancy. It's nice. It sounds like we might be giving Damien the wrong idea, though. I'm only trying to make friends with 6 of these dads. There's only one that I'm interested in. Wow. He's good. So, you gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah. I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back. A real letter. But my handwriting looks like 2 toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. Sorry, Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda knows her stuff. Amanda knows what's up. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a rom-com kind of guy. Ooh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. I don't know, sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Sign me up, dude. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try draft a nice letter. I start writing. Damien, I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine eve. I don't know the time, so we're going to go with finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? Remember when your son tried to cask of Amontillado, that kid? You've been good. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay. We're trucking along. Let me know how you're feeling. You did find me in good spirits, for I feel very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure that we found ourselves on last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. Not bad. Good actiony sentence. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. What a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored in the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me get at that. The top one. Strange turn of events, found myself enamored. Bring it on, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to... Oh, escort you? Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will both find titillating and enjoyable. Emphasis on the titillating. Best wishes. Hard daps. Namaste. We'll carry on. He won't get the "we'll carry on" one, so I can't do that, but we'll carry on. Best wishes. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancy that way. Bailey Daddy. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh my god. I write in fucking Comic Sans? Fuck me. Okay, I suck. Oh, sheesh. My writing's not great. Hang on. I feel like I need to redeem my IRL self now after my endgame self has acted. My writing's not great. Hold on, let me find a thing. This is a book from when I was planning out my Pocopia Islands judging. Very fair. This handwriting is appalling. But, like, where's some words? There's words in here for sure. Sorry if that's loud on the mic. It's also all been coloured in because I was colour coding everything, but like, we'll just go from here. It's like, it's legible, you know? It's readable, but writing in Comic Sans is actually appalling. Golly. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in a good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. Both pictures are the same. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Bailey Daddy. He spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it up and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Oh, no, something in my eye. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. That's me. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought you were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. So silly. Hang on, my Twitch app's being real weird. Let me just close it all. I'm gonna try reopen it. Come on, Twitch app, work for me. $1 billion company, by the way. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theatre is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice, turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just woke up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Oh my.
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Bleh. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice from behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Ugh, whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you will enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friend, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Maybe it's because it's a vampire movie and he dresses up like a vampire? No, he's Victorian or whatever. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Everything okay? Vampires, huh? The movie hasn't even started yet. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scary the art, the better. Oh, he's like me. He doesn't like scary movies. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. He does not. The lights dim. Oh, wait, that's not Damien. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awake in my coffin. I can't really give them both the same voice, so that guy might just have to have a normal voice. Sorry about that. Two vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins to the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get into a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Truebloods sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Okay, now the Twitch app's still being weird, but whatever. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
Oh my.
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ugh.
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got into an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Don't do that. Tell a dad joke, point out a plot hole, ask what's happening. Plot hole. Did you notice how that guard fired seven bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets? Yes, that is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint. It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh? I feel like that's like a dig to audience members. Hey, look. That's an anachronism? The fuck is that? The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Davian. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Badblood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts, of course. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out, hard.
What?
The film fades to black, and the end appears on the screen. Then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Camilla, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3, Evil Must Die Again. More thunder, more ominous organs, the movie fades out, and more bloody question marks now accompany the end. So stupid, but that doesn't sound scary. It sounds like one of those like corny scary movies, which I kind of fuck with. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let us take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. Damn, Damien. He thinks I'm lovely? Damn, okay. Here comes a smooth response. Thanks, cool, okay. Shit, I guess thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are we though? Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Bailey. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Where the fuck were you hiding that? A magician never reveals his secrets. Under my cloak. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Blah. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. What? You don't say? I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help.
Oh.
Nice. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. Honestly, I fuck with that. Like, it's inevitable, it's gonna happen, so come to terms with it and see the beauty in it. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but... Well, we're not alone, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Oof. Oh, it's a dog. Oh shit, it's like Iggy from JoJo's. Hell yeah. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see Robert. Oh, that's... what did he say his dog was? I thought he said it was like a rescue pit bull. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? I didn't know you had a dog. I mean, yes, we did. Okay, never mind. I guess we didn't. We definitely... We went to dinner with Craig and Robert that one time, and Robert said he had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. Meh. I am so sorry, that came out of nowhere. I think it's the Damien voice, but I apologize immensely. That was gross. May I give her a treat? Sure. I'm gonna give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? Okay, Mary Poppins cloak. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down the fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I don't know you like dogs. Victorians loved dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Yeah, man, cemeteries are cool. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. I mean, we live across the road from each other, but sure. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Bailey, if you'll allow me, it will bring me a great deal of joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you. I'll use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. Tears for those I've lost. A noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. I don't know if I said that right, and saying it in his silly little voice is even harder. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. It seemed like a pretty successful day, if I say so myself. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? What? No, I was just, okay, yeah. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Bailey. Cell 5. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Fuck, I suck. Someone tells you a fact and you go to relay that fact and you don't know it anymore? Shut the fuck up. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? Well, if it was in dog form, it would technically be like what are they called? Like an animagus or something like that? Like a human that turns into an animal, opposed to like a person that becomes like a wolf man, you know, like a werewolf or whatever. How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, weary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Oh man, Amanda's such a cool kid. What the hell? Date complete. I think it went pretty good. I'm hoping for an A or an S rank there. I think we did pretty well. Oh, that's a lot of points.
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
I like that that's his actual voice, but because of V's Redeem back in like part 1, now we speak like he's a fucking Dracula impersonator. We got 98,765,430 points, which is pretty fucking good. And these things down here, I don't know if they actually fucking mean anything. But there we go. Damien's second date, pretty good.
Dads.
Any pop-ups on the side, or are we going to go hang out with Brian? I guess we're going to go hang out with Brian. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I should save. It's been a minute. Alright, Brian. What you got? What was his next one? We did mini golf. Now isn't there something else? Oh, we're going fishing. I'm down for fishing, especially if there's a fishing mini game. Sign me up. And I think we're taking Amanda and Daisy out, so... Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. You in or you out? Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. Look, you can research as much as you want, but ultimately, theoretical gets you so far. You need some practical XP. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish, and my lawn could always use another good mowing. Fuck. Okay, we are so competitive, it's wild. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. You gotta get up early to catch the fish, or go out late. Midday's rough for fish. Hey, Amanda. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason. Amanda,
Dad.
did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine. And I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yeah. On that first morning, there was a line outside the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember, but what does that have to do with fishing? No, it's to do with boasting and lying about your skills, Bailey, come on. The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish? And burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Maybe that's why I don't get it. My only son is a furry little ball over there. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just... He thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposefully reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening.
Aw.
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. It's alright. Hang on. Excuse me. Night, Panda. God, my throat. I usually don't mind a game that doesn't have voice acting because I'm happy to yap, but yeah. This just made a mess on my fucking hoodie. It's like the lid, is the lid not on properly or something? Hang on. It was fine before. Now we have fucking oat milk on me. Anyway. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed and set my alarm, close my eyes. Panda Amanda is such a good pet name for a kid. Yeah, and her favorite animal was a panda apparently when she was a kid, so it works out really well. Okay, sleep. Oh no, it's one of these nights. I am wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in the stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and a bear in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father brought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say anything. Oh my god. Did it say I was 9? That's not on. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Like a real man. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. Also, just in case someone doesn't know, that real man thing was a joke. Seek therapy if you need it. Talk about your feelings. They're valid, and you should explore them, because self-growth is important and cool. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all of the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further into the multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around to me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. Jesus. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream I had. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. Groggily? I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Yeah, don't sleep in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda. I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here and hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Playing Inquisition. Love the Lord Wolseley quest so much. Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out Lord Wolseley. Oh, hang on, I just got a message. Apparently there's an electrician coming to my house, which, if the power goes out, sorry. I'll try to make sure to save regularly. But let's see what's going on. Excuse me. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear, Daisy falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. What the fuck? Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof, woof. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell lets Bailey sit. Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? Oh, hang on. Alright, all good. I'm ready for glory. Apparently the electrician will be here sometime after lunch, and right now it is 11:56, so that could be any time now. I have no idea. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So, where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anyone else knows about it. So my guy, Brian has a doggo with a bandana. He instantly went. Absolutely. He beat us in the Pokemon battle. We beat him in golf. So right now we're tied in competition, but he has a cute dog with a bandana, so no matter what happens, he wins. I bought everything we need just so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole's in the shop getting tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest lining the highway, the sun just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the bush, or brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up into a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. Right on. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us, barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. Still in one piece. Hang on. Help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Hell yeah. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green lime fist. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. I can swim, thanks. No thanks. You should still wear a life vest no matter how confident of a swimmer you are. That's just like fishing 101, going out on the water 101. I'm not flirting with Brian though, not my jam, so I can swim, thanks. Ooh, I wasn't trying to say no. I know how to swim, Brian. Suit yourself. Oh god, I'm gonna fall in and he's gonna have to save me, isn't he? Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are skipping rocks. The kids want to fish. I'm good with just throwing rocks in the water. Amanda hurls a rock into a pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them? Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. Okay, sounds like the electrician is here now. I'm gonna save just in case, like, he has to turn off the power for some reason, and if suddenly we disappear, that's why. We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe, don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself, and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place, looking out over the front of the boat. I get in the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge, after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm going to catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that. Let's say, if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Whackmaster 2000? That's a limited edition. But, if you win, you get my pole saw. The Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit, the Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. I mean, we could also just borrow it. Like, why are we gambling tools? Okay, we're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish, fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. Yeah, that was not smart as us, but I don't really gamble, so that wouldn't be me. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I sit down at the tackle box and the pole in my hand. Put some bait on the hook, insult the fish, stretch before physical activity. Bait it up. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian brought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it onto the hook if it just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's going everywhere. The worm is on the hook. Need some help? No, I mean, to do that, the blood attracts the fish. Oh, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up a mile away, you know. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. It's not fish. Now what? Fish mating call, tie a knot or something, meditate. Tie a knot. I take my pole and tie it an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver us into a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. And the lure flies off the line and sails far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile, and I just sit there feeling like an idiot. Yeah, well, we are for lying so much. You should just be honest about it all. Freaking silly Bailey daddy. Are we actually fishing? Is it a fish? Okay. Oh my days. What the fuck is this? Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 in the same species and reel them in. Okay, so we're just playing a match game. I need to match 3 of the same species? Can't tell which fish is which. Come on, it's not that hard.
Match that fish.
Okay. So I just like... Oh, that's the walleye. They typically feed at dusk or dawn. Oh, the timer's still going. Rough weather, ever better, ice at the most fish. Oh my god, that's the buoy catfish, bottom dwelling native species, worldwide, yada yada yada. No, I didn't want this, I wanted this. Okay, we got 3. Oh my god, we're just playing fucking, what is it, Candy Crush or whatever? Sure. Catch of the day. Smash of the day. Oh, that wasn't right. Shit, that's the smallmouth bass. Yada, yada, yada. Thanks, Brian. Don't care. Get off my screen, dude. Like, thanks for the fishing tips, but I am locked in now. This has started. This has begun.
Nice man.
Oh my god, of course, this is a mini game and I'm terrible at it. Oh no. Oh, that was a 4 combo. Here we go, here we go. Oh shit, no, I don't... No, I clicked the wrong one. That's fine, we're fine. I don't know if we're fine. I'm panicking. Where are the other combos? Hello? Oh, that works. That works. That works. That works. Oh, this works. So does this. My score is 460. It's behind my face, but you can kind of see it poking out the side. Shit. I think I just have to, like, set some of them up, because I'm not seeing many. Is this thing flashing because that's telling me what I need? I have no idea. This is not going great. Not going great at all. Could be better. Could be worse. Oh my days, I don't see any more combos and we have 4 seconds. Shit. Shit. Oh, that's gonna be like a... You know what? I'm not mad about it. I will take an A rank. Good work. Thanks. That was not a great one, but I guess we did okay. Wow. This is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in. I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the others Brian's caught. That pole saw is mine. Oh my... And of course I fell in because I don't have a life jacket. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden I'm embraced underwater and pulled into Brian's arms. I knew this was going to happen. I'm finally dragged upward, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. You right? Does that count as one? Well, seeing all of our fish and now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. Well, I mean, maybe no one's going to get anything because I fell in. We row back to the shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get back to the beach, once we get back to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. Hope he doesn't notice me staring. I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yeah. Okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done some more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all. Really. Another thing, you've bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up, seems like it's the only lunch we have. The day's young, we can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. We're probably going to have to put the kibosh on competition for now. Oh, put the kibosh on the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls. You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I am flushed with snacks. Oh my god, I can't read. Brian joins me by the fire, and I accept a cargo short granola. And wow, we're back to wait. And now we're back to waiting. Why can I not read? Where do the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government at this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. This is true. A mosquito bites me. Yeah, that is 100% Brian. Just beefcake. Swole. Mosquito bites me, I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh. I've always hated how the stuff smells. Really, I always kind of liked it. Reminded me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Throw the stick towards the woods, fake out throw, break the stick in half to assert your dominance. To the woods. Whoa. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It's very cute, though. Nice throw, Bailey. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Butt pats never fail. Behind his ear, rub their belly. Let's go behind the ear. Oh, he liked it. Giving Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears, he responds in kind by licking my face. He really likes you. Be careful. He's going to try and follow you home if you keep that up. I scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm going to steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I'm only kind of kidding. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol. I'm going to have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. There are children here present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We were playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for? A child? I mean, yeah, you're 10. Amanda puts her hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Ugh.
Right? Okay. I do like a good fish fry. We take a seat around the fire. Brian serves us all the generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything? Fish tastes okay. Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. All Harding family recipe. Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out on the lake and then I accidentally tipped over the boat. Oh, he's covering for us too? Damn, okay, Brian. Don't worry, all the gear floated up to the surface, so we didn't lose anything. Right, Bailey? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me in everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. Sure, dude, maybe it's just not a competition. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us, and I smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I open my eyes and realize that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it. I'm ready to fight. With my strong arms. It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Yo. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Why are we so competitive? Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish, and... Ugh, stop, why do you care so much? Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number, and he's rubbing my face in it. Dad, I love you, but you're kinda dumb sometimes. Dumb, or clearly the superior dad? You know what? I don't even need the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, pops. I mean, I think I've been okay other than falling in the boat. I think. Oh, yeah. An A.
All the dates I've been on, that sure was something.
Nice, we got 95,597,220 points. And we've got dads.
You've got dads.
Alright, so like I said, I don't think we're going to worry about Robert's second date, which means that we'll probably be jumping into Matt next, but I'm going to quickly just grab some snackage and just check what's going on with the whole electrician shenanigans. So, I'm going to do a little hiatus. I'll put a BRB in chat and pin it. And yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, and we'll go on our third date with Matt. And if that locks it in with Matt, awesome. If not, we can go on third dates with other people, and then we can lock in with Matt, because I think Matt's still my favorite. I think if I have to give it a tier list right now, I want to say Matt, Craig, Damien, Hugo, Joseph, Brian is probably my, and then obviously Robert at the bottom is probably my current top order thingy. But yeah, I will be right back. Alright, sorry for the delay. Let me just pin something that's not the BRB message. Just do a little Vash wink. I just gave a little shout out to V. She's currently streaming some Veilguard and thought, you know, if you don't know, my mod V streams, you should definitely check her out. V is great. Alright. Apparently the electrician will be back sometime after 1 p.m. It is currently 12:26, so we got like a little over half an hour, and probably will have to turn the power off for the house. So the plan, if I can make it work, is we go on this date with Matt, hope that's it, and see what we can do, or I could wrap up now, download this, we come back later, I don't know when, probably Sunday, and finish it up, and then YouTube, I'll just stitch them both together for you. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but we'll see how we can do on timing. We'll make it work. Let's click Matt, and let's go on this third date. Ooh, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have any time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue. This might take a while. I just want it to be able to work with the whole electrician thing. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to call it here, just because. I might even stream later today, I don't know. Just to like try to wrap up the game, because I think we're close. But instead we'll call it here, and then I'll stitch it all together for YouTube, because I just don't want to risk it getting like cut in the middle and being kind of screwed up. So welcome back, YouTube. As you would have seen, I'm stitching Thursday's stream with Sunday's stream. They're gonna all just be one cohesive VOD for you guys, so it's just a bit of an easier viewing for you. So we've been on pretty much everyone's second date. We do still have Robert's second date. We could go do that. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should, just for the content, because then we've done it. I don't know if we'll be playing again. It's doing okay on YouTube, and it's been okay on Twitch, so we might, but it would probably be like focusing on one dad at a time or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. I think for now the plan is we'll make sure we've got a little save here, and then we're going to do Matt's date, and then once that's all done, if we want, we can reload that save and check out Robert's second date or something like that, you know? So I think we'll start in with Matt and we'll go from there. But, yeah, let's just jump in. Let's, get into this. And I do have a little pinned message today saying, might be a shorter stream for Dream Daddy, but if that's the case, we'll jump into another game after. And, we'll see what we're going to do. I don't really have a plan for what we're going to do. We might even just play some, like, Overwatch or something. I don't know. I got recently back into it, I know, but yeah, I'm enjoying it, so maybe we'll do that. Alright, hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might want to you might not have time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? Let's save and continue. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went to record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII. Yo, shout out my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. Yesterday we were in Chapter 9, it was a good time. For new releases, on quieter days I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they are always delicious. Honestly, my baristas are like that. They're like, hey, you should try other stuff. And then I'm like, hey, you should try my drink, which is just an iced latte with oat milk and a flavored shot. I go for vanilla. You can do caramel or butterscotch or hazelnut, whatever you like. It slaps. The oat milk and the coffee, they mix so well. And it's cold. It's refreshing. It's nice. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those Scream Cry Dancing Boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I'll try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out, which was a good time. It's weird. Ever since Matt played the piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. I mean, some people just like music, man. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. I'm not wearing sandals to a gig, am I? Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon and couldn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cold dead hands. I propose a compromise of fine. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Get rid of these sandals. No. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals, we've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You carried me when no one else could, Sandals. I don't know who I am without you. Thanks for your service. You carried me when no one else could, Sandals. You know, there's that old story about the footprints in the sand, and when there was only one pair of footprints, that's when I was wearing you.
Alright.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Alright. I've never seen the coffee shop so packed. Sorry, the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pub concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are sitting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Bailey! I turned to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
Hey!
It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Huh.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa. Bacon Vale is playing a set? What? It's Witch House. Damien's ears perk. What's that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. My dude. Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug. Glad you could make it, Bailey. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Vale opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. Got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up the pub. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Oof, yikes. They are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside. All 17 of them? Jesus Christ. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? I'll do it, or Matt, you should play. He doesn't want to play. I feel like this is going to be wrong. Should I play? I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The, Scammunist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Oh my god, that trumpet fucking startled me. Scar comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Bailey. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yo, this is me, IRL. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. As sure as Scar is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat. Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Bailey. I owe you big time. I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I told him to play, but fuck it. I don't want to force my friend to do something they clearly don't want to do. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear I agreed to pull out my scar.
Huh?
No.
Hey.
Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left Scar behind for a reason. Look, it's either this, or in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing, they literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Honestly, I would change your last name too. It's Daddy. So. Oh, sorry, I just saw. Thank you both for the lurk, and thank you for first. Of course. My new name's gonna be Fireblast. Amanda, or maybe Cold Steel. Man takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know and maybe have seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, man. So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you, everyone. This is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass, layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base. This is his first live show. You could buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Hell yeah. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You rock, ma. Oh, sorry, you're my rock, ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Is that meant to be years? Years. I mean, there it is. Okay. Years. I mean, years. 3 years. Sorry. The writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you while I'm sweating. Sorry. Wow. He seems just as visibly nervous as I'm feeling right now. Put your hands together for the Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colourful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of the anarchic? I know it's meant to be like anarchy, but I've never seen that one. Anarchic female-fronted pop rock. Oh, sorry, punk rock. My god. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Fuck yeah, dude. Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Oh, come on, it's no fun if it's not your... sorry. Come on. It's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. Oh, you want to be told no? I got mine when I was 14. I also got my nose pierced at the same time, but it was on this side. And then that rejected, because I didn't like it. And then I got this pierced, like, way later. I'm thinking about getting a septum now. Maybe in September, because I'm going back up to Capri, and my friend's up there who does piercings. Anyway, after the third wave closes out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling the hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. Yikes. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Corrigan, hello, welcome in. Also, I almost spill the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. I don't know where Matt sits down next to me. Hey, you doing okay? Totally fine, everything is great, nothing is wrong. Everything's great. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Oh.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Bailey. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Oh god. I hope this is like a mini game and not just like me flopping through like dialogue choices, but we'll see. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Scummunist Manifesto, Bailey Daddy. Fuck. I hate my last name. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name's Bailey, but you can call me by my stage name. Oh fuck. Frankie Two Tone, Five Iron Freddy, or Thomas Cologne. Wait, Kalnoki? Kalnoki? Give me Frankie Two Tone. The crowd claps politely. Okay, I mean, that wasn't terrible. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are bright. Someone coughs. That kind of like empty room cough, you know, where like they didn't have a tickle in their throat. They just wanted to make some noise. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. The song is called "Beam Me Up, Scotty." Fuck off. A deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh fuck. This is a minigame, isn't it? Oh fuck. Okay, this is gonna go so poorly, but here we go. But no matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song, and I'll save the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Oh my days. Aw. Please sing along. Pick it up, pick it. What the fuck is this? Oh. Oh no. Everybody, Scar. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the Scar Trek Enterprise. Am I meant to keep going? Doing your best deserves an S. Hey, look, we tried. I don't know if there was a way to make that good at all. Just in case anyone was wondering, I was using each stick to move each respective arm and then the triggers to push down. It was very awkward. It was not intuitive at all. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scar really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody Scar? Everybody Scar! Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from the two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. Oh, Matt, my hero. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. Yuck. I'm moist with sweat head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Seller! The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man. Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage, take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about Scar. That was pretty cool. I high five Amanda. And we look towards the stage. Hey everybody! More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from Stillness to Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. Oh no.
Hey.
That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska? Maybe. You could start it, Damien. I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. That is facts. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What?
Ah.
I didn't realize. It all suddenly makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into their seats as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm about that. Always. Punk for life. Punk never dies. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry. We'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Hey. Hey.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production, from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far. We head back into the coffee spoon. Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Hey, thanks for saving myself up there, dude. All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time, until tonight. Matt? What's up? I make you feel safe? Let's go. What changed?
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face.
Oh.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for helping me realize I can do this. Hey, I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage? I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That goes for real. Matt's a gem. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
What?
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but
Hey.
glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. We smooching. We got a little kiss. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla, and he smells like coffee cake. Fuck. Yeah, I'd be locked in too. I'd be like, yo, what? I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Oh. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right.
Hey,
Let's go back to my place. Ayo? Ayo, Matt. Day complete. Nice. Oh, we got low daddy points. Still in air strength, though.
Arcade fire in my heart.
That's awesome. 98,765,430 total points. I don't know how that works because I'm pretty sure if you add 740,000 with 837,000 and then add 384, I don't think that equals that, but you know what? Maybe they pull points from somewhere else. Thank you for the clapping little guy. I got a trophy. King of Carrot Flowers. Go on all Matt dates. Not date mats. Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Bailey. Be cool. Hold on. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No, you asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. Yeah, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government.
Dad.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it. But... oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way. I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Is that like a football? I think that's a football. I don't know. I follow Amanda to the back door.
Hey.
What? Oh, look at all... hold on, I'm covering Robert. But look at all the dads. They're all here to support my little girl. That's so nice. Dads are plenty. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Alright.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I haven't had mac and cheese in a hot minute. Maybe I should make mac and cheese sometime. It's Sunday, and in good Sunday fashion, I'm having a roast, because that's just how I've done it for like most of my life. But maybe tomorrow, Monday, maybe I'll make a Monday mac and cheese. Though I don't really like cheese. I'll figure that out. Pablo's here. Bailey, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. each one of them fine quality screen printed with the logo and visage of world-renowned Witch House outfit Bacon Vale. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mum's world-famous homemade apple butter. I don't know what apple butter is either. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Brian's here. Bailey. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Hang on. Sorry about that. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you want to head out on the lake. I'll be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You are very welcome, tiny child who knows how to play a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over yet. Craig, hey bro. Bro. This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gyms again sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake.
Oh.
Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Joseph? Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe, if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Bailey. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already know a thing or two. Let's get together for the trivia night again sometime, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Yeah, Hugo's great. Shout out Ray Narvaez Jr. who does his little voice bits. Hang on. Excuse me. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Oh, she fucking flew by. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah. Thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know, the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Robert, hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. I suppose because we didn't go on a second date with Robert, we don't have much to talk about, but, fuck. That was awkward. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from the sousaphone days. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I'm going to keep making rounds. I'll leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on the back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over, sits down next to me. Killer party, pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there through me. You've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Paley, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time, Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. I'm not crying, you're crying. No, for real though, that was so nice. What the fuck? It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one photo together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? I got a trophy. World's best dad. Get the good Amanda ending. Wait, there's a bad Amanda ending? Oh, fuck. Okay. Ugh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. We'll look at the trophy list when the games are done as well. I don't think there's too many. I think there's like 17. I saw on like the PlayStation home menu. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt's sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Oh, they're all friends again? That's nice. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party. Seems like Amanda's really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting it together. Such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure, for the right fee, I could put something together. Only if I get the DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. Seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Hey, I just wanted to say that... gosh, this is going to come out so dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Whoa.
Oh, man.
You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the scar. Although, that was really cute.
Hey.
Every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope we get to keep doing that. Make a pretty good team, you know. I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing, and the music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing, so that's a big plus. That's true, you are very nice to kiss. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles. Excuse me. See? That was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. Feels really great to be writing again. Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me. Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later. You know I'm going to insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily. You know what? I'd actually like that. Well, that's nice. So, Is that the game, or? There it is. This game was fucking good, dude. Again, shout out to my mod Vera Darlin, for suggesting that I give this a go. She knows that I've enjoyed games like Date Everything before, and other like text-based, I don't know, like dating sims or whatever. They're very fun. Thank you for the GGs. We definitely could have probably fit this in last time, but the electrician turned off the house power for like an hour and a half, so I'm glad I didn't try, because it would have been really annoying. This game's a classic. Yeah, this game's awesome. We'll let the credits roll, because I don't think it's too big, and then we'll have a look at the trophy list, see what is available. I'm assuming there's a lot of those mini-game related things, and probably get Amanda's bad ending, and I'm curious to see what else there is. And then, yeah, I mean, if there's any trophies we can get like that, we may as well. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. I'll get this downloaded, start getting it edited together, and then we'll stream something else, because it's only 10:30 in the morning here, so it feels like I've barely done anything. Oh, look at all the minigame artists, that's cool. Did we play Skee-Ball? I don't think we did. We did the concert, we did the gargoyle one, that one was tough. The running one was kind of fun though. The music for the running minigame actually got dinged for copyright, which was unfortunate. But that's fine, we got to just mute it out, so that's no big deal. This is not DVP by Pop. Ballad of a Fallen Dad. Daughter a brag battle theme. Chess companies, please ignore. Additional QA. PlayStation porting. Open software source. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. It's kind of made me want to replay, what's it called? Date Everything. And, oh shit, I see Greg Miller from Kinda Funny. There's probably a bunch of other names in there, but they're going kind of fast. But yo, shout out Kinda Funny, they're good. But it's kind of made me want to replay Date Everything and try to either do a love, hate, or friend everything playthrough. I don't know if that would go on YouTube. That would probably be a stream only thing, like we do it once a week on like Thursdays or something. Oh, look at that. You're the best, Pops. Amanda. That's so nice. This game is really funny and really cute. What's this? Ooh. Ooh, the matte ending photo? Okay. Hey, let me get out your way. Take your screenshots. There you go. That's all for you. Beautiful. Love cozy games. Cozy games are good. I love a nice indie game that makes you think, makes you laugh, and doesn't take itself too seriously, but has like serious tones to it. The dad tips have also been pretty good whenever I do get the chance to read them. Make him play me a song anytime. Dad wrecked his car. What a game. Alright, so there are also the mini games here, which I think we could replay them if we wanted to, but let me look at the trophy list. My face will disappear while I look at it, but you'll be able to hear me. So there are 19 total trophies, including the platinum. There's a trophy to go on every date with every dad. Wow. Go on all Brian dates, Damien dates, Hugo dates, Craig dates, Joseph and Robert dates. Earn a match fishing score of 2,000. Okay, that's not too bad. 18 hole-in-ones at Pirate Mini Golf? Shit. The bad Amanda ending. Fall to your death due to the folly of pride? What the fuck? You can die in this game? Jump off the waterfall too many times and bleed out. What the fuck is that about? Oh my god. Oh, there's one called Bad Dad for sleeping with Robert on the first night. We almost did it. There's one called Panic at the Disco. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. It does not go well. I tried to do the backflip, but Joseph stopped me. And then let Amanda say blank. Give Amanda permission to swear. I don't remember taking away Amanda's permission to swear, but there we go. If I click the minigames, can I look at them all? Are they all unlocked? No, they're not all unlocked. Just the ones we've got unlocked are unlocked. That's kind of cool though. If I wanted to just try to like get 2,000 points on the fishing one, or try to do the whole on my mini golf, I could do it here instead of redoing it like in the whole story again. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. But yeah, I'll probably wrap this one up here. and then I'll figure out what I'm going to play. I probably should have installed something before I started this, but I'll look through my library of games. We'll play something else, maybe just like a one-off thing, or maybe we'll pick whatever we're starting next week, and we'll play that. I don't know. I'll have a look, but YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. This is like the third or fourth part, because they'll all be stitched together, I kind of forget. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna. Twitch chatters, we'll be back in like, depending on what I pick, it could be like 5 minutes for the download, or it could be like 30 minutes or an hour, I don't know, but sorry about that, but keep an eye out. I'll be live again hopefully within the hour to pick something else to play. If nothing else, I'll maybe just pick Overwatch. I don't know how people feel about watching me play PvP. I'm kind of terrible at it, but it could be a good laugh. No worries, I'm just granting Fade Touch Materials Inquisition. Hell yeah, nice. Hope you are getting all you need. But yeah, that'll be it for this playthrough. It's been fun. If you like this kind of game, there is a full Date Everything playthrough on my YouTube. It's in the playlist. It's really good. I highly recommend checking out Date Everything. We won't raid out because I'm going to be starting another stream, and that just kind of feels weird to me. But maybe when we do the second stream. So yeah, love you all. Have a great day, and I'll maybe see you soon, or maybe see you next time. Ka kite.